Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is imoleayotutorials. In this video, we're going to be creating this amazing look on your screen. Let's get into this look. First, we're using our Garnier micellar water and cotton pad to cleanse our face and to remove dirt from the surface of our skin. Next, I am using my BADESCU spray. This one has cucumber and green tea, which is actually very good for oily skin, and this means you can already tell that my model's skin type is oily. Next, I am using my sweat block from CARPE. I was told to use this before moisturizing, and this is my first time of actually trying out this particular method. So make sure that after applying every product, you are using your fan to dry, then before going ahead to add any other product. For my moisturizer, I'm using this COSRX oil-free lotion moisturizer on our skin. I like the fact that it is oil-free because my model actually had an oily skin. Now, make sure you're applying a generous amount of moisturizer on your model or your client's skin. For moisturizing our under eye, I am using my EMBRYOLISSE moisturizer and I'm applying a generous amount. Please do not be stingy with your application. It is very important. Make sure you are not doing that. And because I am not going to be priming our under eye, I am making sure that moisturizer is very thick. Now, next on my list, I'm using my primer. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, one of my absolute favorites because of its amazing gripping game. It's very important, and I think that many makeup artists actually swear by this product. It is extremely good. Now my model's skin looks so yummy. Now let's move into foundation. For foundation, I'm using the Fenty Beauty foundation in 440 and 470. I'm mixing both to get a perfect foundation shade, and then I'm going into like tap 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 tap. Yeah, please, if you want to lock in your moisturizer, make sure you are using a setting spray. And for my setting spray, I'm using my absolute favorite, which is from Morphe, which is the Morphe continuous setting spray. I am one person that absolutely love that particular spray, and I didn't show that in this video. I am absolutely very sorry about that. And next, for my contour, I'm using this Fenty Beauty foundation in 490 or 495. Everything will be linked in the description box, so please go ahead to check that. So I'm using that for under our cheekbone and then our forehead area. Make sure that if you are using your contour, it is a shade or two shades darker than the skin tone of your model. Is just a pro tip. For blush, I'm using this maroon shade from the Makeup Forever palette, and I am applying it at the highest point of our cheek. Please, this is also a pro tip. Another tip that I'll also give you is the darker the skin tone, the deeper the blush shade. Now, moving on to the use of concealer, I'm using these two shades from KEVYN AUCOIN. This is their skin enhancer in Sx11 and Sx14, and I'm just applying it on the highlighted area, which is the under eye, the cupid bow, the chin, the bridge of our nose, and our forehead. If you haven't subscribed, this is the moment where I'll tell you to pause and quickly subscribe. It's not going to take a lot of your time, and please share this video with your friend, with your enemy, with every person that you know that you think that it is important for them to understand how to apply makeup on themselves or on a model. So please share that, give this video a thumbs up, and like this video so that YouTube can recommend this video to many people. To further highlight our under eye, I'm using this particular concealer from Born This Way. This is in Latte, I think. I'll make sure to leave everything in the comment section or in the description box. Please make sure you check that out. And to get this lifting effect, you can see what I am doing. I am making sure that I am using my beauty blender to create a straight slant line, which is important. Next on my list is my setting powder, and I'm using this one size setting powder in the shade Translucent. This is literally one of my favorite setting powder, and I'm always reaching for this one size setting powder. And trust me, I have a lot of setting powder, but this particular one just does the job every time. And sometimes I even mix it with different shades of setting powder that I have in my kit. I think that we'll talk about this brush technique in my other video, not in this video. Now, for our entire face, I am using this my Veebeauty powder, and I'm using the dark chocolate and the maroon all around our entire face. To lock everything in place, I'm using my Morphe setting spray. This is my absolute favorite setting spray on earth. I have been using the setting spray for about 3 years now, and I cannot count how many bottles I have used. And now I am going into my setting powder in Translucent by one size to bake the under eye and some of the highlighted area, not every part, just the chin and our forehead. You can see that I'm also still using my setting powder to further lift the eye, which is very important. You guys are going to see how this makeup look is going to turn out with this facelift. Now, moving to my lips, I am using this Beautybydidi in Nude Obsession and Melanin. I love this lip stain because I've used this personally on myself, and I love the longevity of this particular lipstick. Nigerian brands are doing an amazing job, and I'm very happy about that. Now, do you guys see this lip shade? Very lovely. Now, my eyeshadow base, I am using the Benign Count White. This is the best of the best. Every makeup artist can testify to the goodness of this eyeshadow base. Now, I'm taking my eyeshadow from this bronzing palette from Juvias place, and I'm starting with the lifted area, and then I'm working it down to the inner corner of our eye, just as you're seeing on the screen right now. Then I'm using black from a random eyeshadow palette. It's called Color Book, and I'm just using it to darken the outer part of our eye and further creating this lifting look, just for that eyeshadow area to be completely lifted, and you can tell the difference in looks. Then next, I'm using this shimmer shade from the same palette, and I'm just applying it all around our eyelid. And guys, I still use my hand to apply shimmers. Now, next on my list is the waterline, and I'm using this pencil. This is the charcoal pencil from MERAK Cosmetic. I don't know whether you can still get that online, but if you don't have that, you can use the Inglot gel to just line our waterline. And I think that the Inglot gel is actually very good for those that have teary eye, because the way that gel liner dries up is really amazing to me. I have a detailed eyebrow tutorials on this channel. Please watch that after this video just to learn how to do your eyebrows. I explain in detail everything you need to know about doing your eyebrows, so make sure to watch that video. Moving on, I am dusting all of the excess powder on my model face, and the next on the list would be my powder blush, because even though you use your cream blush, it's also very important that you use a powder blush. Now, I'm using this CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer blush. This is the one that I'm using, and I'm not using a lot because I did not want this look to be all about blush. Now, I'm using this Tarte. I think that is the name. Tarte highlighter. This is my first time of using this particular highlighter. It is new, and I'm just getting into new product also in this season, so I'm just using that to just highlight the areas that I want some shine. Lastly, I'm using this my soproo spray, which is one of my favorite. Also, you guys know if you've been watching my video for so long, and we've come to the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to give this video a like and leave a comment down below. Bye.